All right, y'all, buckle up because we've finally arrived at the moment we've been waiting for. This is Aries Spears' official final response to DJ Vlad, and yes, I said final. Now, earlier in the week, Aries Spears made it crystal clear he was going to address Vlad one last time on his podcast and then close the book on this whole situation. He said that response would basically be the nail in the coffin for this entire back and forth between him and Vlad. Well, Wednesday rolled around and here we are. The final word has been delivered. Look, I'm not about to sugarcoat this for you. We genuinely learned nothing new from any of it. The one and only thing Aries actually confirmed in this last response was, yes, I wear makeup, and that's it. Listen, I rock with Aries Spears heavy, but the deeper you dig into this final response, the more a painful truth starts to surface. This man genuinely psyched himself out of a bag, like he talked himself right out of his own opportunity. And why? Because a single YouTube commenter gassed him up and said, "Bro, Aries, you're the only reason I even subscribe to Vlad." According to Aries Spears himself, that one comment is literally what lit the fuse on this whole explosion between him and Vlad. Hold up, it wasn't his interviews going viral or his numbers spiking on DJ Vlad's platform organically. He collected a handful of comments, slid into Vlad's DMs, and basically said, "I'm the one bringing subscribers to your channel, so I deserve a raise." Now, do yourself a favor and go pull up the full episode of Spears and Steinberg to get the complete, unfiltered response. His partner, Andy, also jumped in and fired shots at DJ Vlad too. Andy went in on Vlad, saying the man is clearly addicted to his own camera time and thrives off the attention. He even clowned Vlad by reminding everyone that at the end of the day, he's just a YouTuber. But without any further delay, here is Aries Spears' final response to DJ Vlad.
This motherfucker.
Oh, we're doing this?
We're doing this. Listen, man, I don't know. Listen, I don't know internet shit. I hear words like algorithm, viral. I don't know that this is going viral, but it's everywhere, and apparently everybody got something to say. Listen, man. Just so y'all know how this whole thing really popped off. I said to Vlad about wanting more money. He said to me, and listen, sometimes, and I'm guilty of this myself, the way you talk to people. If you don't talk to people the right way, and I'm not saying I talk to him the wrong way, but Vlad is such a narcissist and sensitive. And listen, I'm an egomaniac. I got my flaws as far as some of that goes, so I'm owning up to that. But I'm also not gonna kiss your ass, which is to say, I guess in Vlad's mind, maybe I approached this wrong, even though I just simply said, "Yo, man, I would like a little bit more money." To which he said, and this is where he kind of rubbed me wrong, where he just goes, something, and he said it so blatantly, like, you don't do what Boozy does, and I don't care what people say in terms of them telling you, "Yo, I watch the show for you. When you're not on, I don't care for it. When you're on, I buy subscriptions. The minute you leave, I cancel the subscription." All I'm simply gonna say is there's value in that. And I know I don't get the numbers that Boosie gets. So I'm not asking for what Boosie gets. But what I'm saying is, if there is value and people telling you that, "Yo, I watch because of him. I get subscriptions because of him." Well, the nigga, break a little bread. Because if I'm the last of the Mohicans, and I thought Tony Yayo wasn't on anymore, but he still is, as far as I know, Lord Jamar quit. Godfrey, I know for sure, quit. Boozy, because he's not getting the money he wants, he quit. If I'm one of the last staples left that generate numbers, work with me. And the main thing that struck me wrong is I said, "Vlad, don't tell me my worth." Because while you might feel I'm not, and maybe he thought I was asking for what Boozy was, which I wasn't. And I thought I made that clear. I'm just saying that if I have any value, let's talk. But to simply go, "Oh, I'm not gonna pay you just based off what people say." And I'm going, I think there's value in that. And then so he goes, "Yo, I'm gonna call you. Let's talk about it." And at the time he wanted to talk, I couldn't talk. I was busy. So then when I didn't call him at the time he told me to call him, next thing I know, I see the clip of him talking shit. So I text him and simply said, "You know what?" And like, I was almost rubbing my forehead when I did it. It's like, "Man, please tell me that you're not doing what I think you're doing. Please tell me you're not throwing me under the bus because I didn't call you back. Like, please, Vlad. And I literally text him all this. Please, I didn't even watch the interview because I'm just hoping you're not doing what I think you are. His reply, fuck you.
Well,
wait. And then the next thing I know, here we are.
Wait, I like
And just for the record, to all you people hitting me up, going, yo, man, y'all need to make up and get back on the show because y'all two are like Howard Cosell and Muhammad Ali and the chemistry. That ship is sailed.
No, it hasn't.
That it's almost like a slave ship. That they got the niggas off of Africa and they went to America. That is gone.
Like Ike and Tina, you're gonna be back together.
No, sir.
Come on. Okay,
no, sir.
but
not after all the shit he said about me, about Andy, and the lies. But go ahead.
All right. So he said, what time works? You said 5 p.m.
No, I didn't. I said, I'll let you
After
know.
5.
I said, I'll let you know.
I saw the screenshots.
I know, but I'm just saying, at first I said, I'll let you know. I'm not sure. Then he picked the time. He said, let's do it at 5. And I never responded him.
What was the thumbs up for?
I'd have to see. I don't know what you think.
Okay. So I thought you said after 5. Then you didn't call him.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, hey, blah, blah, blah. You still want to, but you never responded. Then he reached out again and was like, hey, you still want to talk? And then you're like, at some point.
Okay.
So
that
you're
warrants,
coming here trying to ask for more money.
Hold on.
Then,
Wait. But even if I said that, okay, at some point, I'm busy. At some point.
But there's probably something leading up to it.
But tell me what about that warrants you going, I'm going to just completely lie, throw this nigga under the bus and talk shit.
Yeah,
I said at some point.
Maybe.
Here's what you're not going to do. You're not going to beckon me. And this is where Vlad's ego and him being a narcissist. You're not going to beckon me. You're not summoning me. I'm busy, nigga. I got shit to do. And despite what a lot of people believe, my legacy does not live and die on Vlad TV.
No one said it.
No. Because people in the comments love to go, and I can show you. Man, your career, man. You done fucked up. You done fumbled the bag, man. Your career. Listen, motherfuckers, I've been doing this for 30 plus decades. Before Vlad was ever
30 years.
36 years.
Yeah, but 30 decades is
30 years. I mean, my bad. 3 decades and change. My legacy does not rest on Vlad. Before Vlad was ever a thought, 16 years, started at 14, 16 years old, debut HBO Def Comedy Jam, Martin Lawrence. 17 years old, Showtime at the Apollo, Sinbad. Appearances on Different World. 8 years on a TV sketch show that won Emmys. Movies like Jerry Maguire, The Pest with John Leguizamo, How to Sync with LL Cool J. Fucking even movies that weren't great, that were fucking Break My Weed up on the DVD movies. What at what point do you think, oh my God, my career hinges on Vlad? Fuck Vlad. That was a chance for me to make a little bit of paper while I'm at versus being at home playing PlayStation. You niggas kill me with that bullshit. Oh, your career, Vlad. Are you fucking serious? There's a reason why niggas, and I don't ever own up to this. There's a reason why I'm called GOAT. There's a reason why I'm called legend. And again, I'll never buy into that because one, my ego ain't that big. A lie. And Vlad, you're a liar. When it was me, Andy, Ryan Davis, wanted to, let's take pictures, and your arm around Andy and your arm around me like we boys. And because you're such a narcissist, like I said, yo, shout me out. Shout me out. And I didn't do it. And I told you I didn't do it because you wanted it to be about you. This is my moment. I'm on stage. But you want people to know Vlad is in the house. Vlad, which is why you can't keep your motherfucking monkey ass behind the camera. You got to get interviewed because you want people to know who you are. You want that face. You want the women to know who you are so you can fuck more black pussy. Niggas, stop it. So that's why I didn't shout you out. Fuck out of here, shout me out. And listen, Sugar Ray Leonard has come to my show. Gary Payton, Too Short, Ice-T, Tretch, and I shouted them out, not because, and they didn't ask for it. They wouldn't do that. But I shouted them out because those are legends that came to my show, which makes me feel good to know I'm important enough for legends and important people to come see me. But the clip I saw, you go, so Aries, when he comes to my studio, he berates and disrespects my staff. He's rude. He talks crazy to him. And you gave this one example where I just put the phone down and went, you fucking liar. He goes, Aries brings a towel with him because he sweats. And one day he forgot his towel. So he stopped the taping and told, and let me be clear. When you go do Vlad TV, there's two people in the room. There's Vlad and his camera guy who also does the sound. And I signed the thing saying you could use my likeness. Those are the only two people in the room outside of me. So you saying staff like you got a 15-man team. It's one motherfucker. And at no point did I go, stop. And you said I stopped him and I told him, go to the store and get me a cloth. And we had to wait till he came back and brought me what I demanded. That never fucking happened ever. And when I go to Vlad, the most conversation I have with his cameraman is, hey, how you doing? He mics me, I sign a little tablet, and that's it. We have never exchanged words, me and your camera guy, ever. I put that on my kids' lives and myself. If I'm lying, maybe all not wake up tomorrow. That is like Tony Soprano, on my daughter's fucking eyes. That's never happened, you fucking liar, you fucking snake.
Tell me about Candace,
Who's Candace?
the makeup artist.
What about her?
She's all the rave now. It sounds amazing.
Yeah, she's a makeup artist. And yeah, for the record, yes, I would have a makeup artist cover up the dark spots around my eyes because one, it's hot as a motherfucker with them lights on. So yes, I do sweat, hence the towel. And with the makeup on and the powder, it helps stop the sweating so I don't perspire as much. But I'm not ashamed about that. Listen, when you go on any late night talk show, whether it's Leno, Colbert, Letterman, whatever, the guests put on makeup. They put on makeup. When you shoot a movie, in the movies, you put on makeup. So that's nothing new. So fuck you for that too.
Just to clear that up though, is that his makeup artist or you bring the makeup artist in?
I know Candace, he knows Candace, so we both like when I go in there, he just calls Candace to come in and do it.
Look, y'all literally just heard it. Even Aries Spears' own guy Andy admitted he was dead wrong in this situation. How do you schedule a whole meeting to negotiate your pay, then completely disrespect the time you both locked in and just ghost the conversation? The very next morning, Andy still reaches out like a professional and says, hey, do you still want to talk about your money? And Eric's response was basically, yeah, at some point, which tells you everything you need to know. You can see clear as day that Aries Spears never genuinely wanted to hop on that call with Vlad in the first place. You had every opportunity to pick up the phone and call him back, but you were too deep in your emotions because Vlad told you no initially. You wanted DJ Vlad to come crawling to you, and that's just not how real business moves get made. I'm pretty confident this is not how Aries Spears handles his business affairs in the comedy world either, because this behavior is beneath him. You watched him and Boosie fall out, and somewhere in your mind you thought you could squeeze Vlad for extra bread. And the moment he shut it down, you absolutely fell apart over the rejection, and that's the real story here. Now listen, I'll be completely transparent with y'all. I do find it genuinely hilarious that DJ Vlad was out here requesting shoutouts while Aries was literally on stage performing. And for whatever reason, that specific thing got completely under Aries Spears' skin in a major way. But here's where it gets good. DJ Vlad is gearing up to drop yet another response to Aries Spears, and he is not playing around. So far, he's already had Whack 100, DJ Academics, and 1090 Jake interview him, and now 6ix9ine is about to sit across from him to break down this entire Aries Spears saga. Vlad came out and said, tomorrow I'm responding to Karen Spears, aka Aries Spears, threatening to sue me. He also said he'll be addressing Aries' request to come back and do a free interview just to clear all this drama up. And the interview will be conducted by his biggest regular guest. And yes, that was absolutely a calculated shot straight at Aries Spears. Tekashi 6ix9ine, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, I'm hoping Vlad's upcoming response is the final chapter we get from this entire exhausting saga. Wrap it up, tie a bow on it, and let's all collectively move forward with our lives. At this point, we the people have sat through both sides, heard every argument, every clapback, every emotional monologue, and we are done. Both of these men can absolutely thrive independently, and it has been a long time since they went their separate ways. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What did you make of Aries Spears' final response to DJ Vlad? Was there anything in particular that jumped out at you or caught you off guard? Like the video, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.